Hey everyone, welcome to another segment of the Archer's Quest. Before we get started, I ask you real quickly, do me a favor, go over here in the bottom and either click on the little watermark or the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of whenever time we post a new video, then click on the bell and take a moment and smash that like button. I also want to take and give a big shout out to Misty Wilson of Grants Pass, Oregon. If anybody's in Oregon and you need a car, go by Paradise Motors there. She can hook you up with a car or a truck. So, let's get started. Been talking to some different people back during turkey season and so with, and everybody was talking about how using slates and everything, keeping them going and trying to do it with minimum gear. One of the things my son actually came up with this is a diaphragm case. The diaphragm came in, and what me and him ended up doing, he came up with is it's got a piece of sandpaper in it for our glass calls, and then for our slate call, we just took a piece of was this emery board or whatever they call it. I forget. I can't remember. Anyways, cut it down, fit it up to that size. We got it and the sandpaper in there. It closes up, keeps that watertight, and it fits in our vest if we want to put it in our vest or anything. So that's just a little idea to kind of help you reduce weight if you don't want to carry one of the big sticks, conditioning sticks in that. So now the turkey season's over with. You know, a lot of guys, some guys take their diaphragm calls, they throw them away. If you're like me, you like to keep them. So what I wanted to do too is in our discussions online with people, we was talking about different things with diaphragm calls. If you ever notice, like, if you're like me, your diaphragm call stays in your mouth a lot. And different guys are talking about how they noticed their throat getting sore as the season went on. And what happens is you use that diaphragm call, and then you look out of your mouth, you put it back in the case or whatever you carry it in, and you're putting it in and out, and you got those germs on there, and next thing you know, the reason you're sore throat. So one of the things I came up with to do is I went to a discount store, got me a little container. Don't matter what container you use, but I just got a little container, and what I do is I fill it up with mouthwash. If I get this open. And what I do is I put just enough mouthwash in the container that it's going to cover my diaphragm call. So what I'm going to do is put the diaphragm call in there. I'm going to close this up, and I'll let that call there soak in the mouthwash for I might let it do it overnight, 4 hours, whatever. Let it soak. Give it time. Let it soak. So it can kill the germs in that. Now, once I take it out, I go over to the sink, I rinse it off real good. You're going to want to get you some paper towels here because we're not going to be rinsing it off today. But I will rinse that off real good, run the water over it and everything, and then I will lay some paper towels down, and then I will take and pat it dry. Then you want to get a toothpick. Now if you're using a mouth call that has multiple reeds in it or multiple latex, take a toothpick, kind of open those up a little bit, run some water down in those, lay it back down, take the toothpicks out, pat it dry, and then just real lightly put the toothpicks back in there and let it sit on that paper towel and let that moisture get out from in between the latex and stuff. You're looking at maybe a day. Like I said, a lot of times what I do is I would come home from hunting, last day of season this year, I got everything unpacked. I just grabbed my diaphragm calls, threw them in there. I left them overnight. I got up the next day, rinsed them off like we just talked about. I set them on the paper towels. Matter of fact, I borrowed them down here, and I just let them sit sit all day, and then the next day they was dry, and I put them back in their case. Now, one thing I have learned, I guess it helps keep them kind of moist or something, is throughout the year I store my mouth calls, I store them in my refrigerator. I'll put them down in the crisper or something like that. And to me, I found that it helps keep them from drying out as bad. So these are just some tips to think about. If you're wanting to keep your calls, use them for the next year, or you're using them weekly. I will suggest if you're one of those that's lucky enough to get to hunt every day, you might want to think about to help keep you from getting sick or getting the sore throat and all that, you might want to think about buying 2 of each of your diaphragm calls that you have. That way you can kind of flip-flop them while ones are cleaning that. But hey, I hope you enjoyed it. We got some more videos coming. Deer season is going to be starting for long, so we're going to be switching over that. Until next time, good hunting. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this segment. Please take a moment, hit that subscribe button, and smash the like button. And if you want to be notified of our next videos coming out, make sure you click on the bell. I urge you to please take a few minutes and comment. Questions, comments, concerns, whatever. The only way I can get better and help you more is if you let me know what it is you want me to do. So until next time, as always, God bless and good hunting.